Vive Latino, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. Here we go. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the Sixers.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Leonard's shot's good. Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Here's Chicago now. It's a three-point game.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Hill. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Yao. Rebound by the Bulls.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. On the wing, Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Bryant outside. To the inside. Knocked away. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. First shot won't go.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Out to the right wing. The kick to Tatum. Philadelphia, the rebound.
When Yao gets the ball anywhere close to the rack, he's got one thing on his mind. Throw that thing down.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bargnani. Three-pointer. And again, no good by Chicago.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large. Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the score by Philadelphia. Here's Bargnani. Thompson with it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Thurman. 6 to shoot. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man.
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Now here's George. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Hill with it. Guarded now by George. Tipped. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Wallace. Thompson outside. He shoots. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. There's a minute 12 left now in the first quarter. Here's Hill. Driving in. Puts the move on. And the layup is up and in.
Tell you what, good luck trying to stop Hill inside. I mean, once he's this deep, the defense is done.
Out to Leonard. Fires for three. Here's Camby. Shot clock at 6. Picked his pocket. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter here. Over to the left wing. Here's O'Neal.
Love seeing Thurman own his man on defense, using his big physical body to intimidate whoever he's on.
And here's Thompson for three. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Here's Tatum. Pass to Hill. He puts up a three. That shot off. It's all tied in Chicago. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
The 76ers, 8.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Pass to Mutombo. Goes back up. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Tough situation for the defense inside. With Mutombo's size and strength, it's not easy to guard him cleanly.
And he sinks the second. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. The three from Thompson. The Sixers leading. George with a steal. Thompson right side. Here's the three. It doesn't go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Holmgren. Stolen by Thompson. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Holmgren. Leonard defending. And that one's good. Holmgren.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, and the defense.
What you say?
My goodness.
Come on now. Bryant able to elevate and levitate once he takes flight. Just enjoy the show, folks.
Pass to Mutombo. Back to Thompson. Here's Mutombo. Sent away. The Bulls need to get off a shot. 2 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
76ers won. 76ers substitution.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And they recover it. Pass to Yao. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Now here's George. From deep. Now with a rebound. And they're on the run. George with a steal. Here's Leonard. He can't get that one to fall. Tatum with some nice D. From deep three-point range. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
Jason Tatum.
And it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead. And you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
We highlight Thompson's scoring often. But right there, just a great read to get it to the open teammate.
Pass to Yao. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him converting the easy bucket.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
It's George on the wing. Pass to Oden. Good D by Simmons.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
West. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. So both teams changing it up here. 46 seconds left in the second period. And here's Bryant outside. And another miss by Philadelphia. George outside. Out to Bridges. Back to George. Leonard outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
Leonard. 2 shots.
That one misses.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Vintage Howard right there, reminding us why he used to compete in the dunk contest.
George, a deep 3. And so it's Philadelphia with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. On the wing, Thompson. From the arc. And he can't get that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. To the middle. Pass to Stojakovic. Back to O'Neal. Here's West. Back to O'Neal. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is how dominant Shaq is inside, just powering it down whenever he sees the opportunity. I mean, he's all about brute force and finishing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. And Philadelphia calls time here. Both teams will make substitutions. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Right side, Hill. Pass to Yao. Stolen by Bryant. Intercepted. Oh, deflected. Now here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Yao, good. Give him 8 points now.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Chicago trailing here. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Westbrook's got his first points of the night.
Defense all over Westbrook there, but he's crafty, he's slick, and he was focused on that shot.
And it's Holmgren missing. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Bryant, no good. Here's Yao.
Nate Thurman. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Bulls on D. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Sinks it from distance.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increased the consistency from deep, and he's done that with a lot of lab work. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
He buries it from 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Blocked! And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
76er substitution. Mark Eaton.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Westbrook outside. And there's the drive. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Westbrook is a master at drawing fouls, and he's got a lot of different ways that he can put that kind of pressure on the defense.
At the line for Chicago.
And the second free throw is good. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Tatum can't hit. Chicago with the ball. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Tatum. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Westbrook. The 3. It's hauled in by Eaton. 44 seconds left in the third. And here's Bryant outside. Pass to Holmgren. Kicks it out to Bryant. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
No good on that one.
3rd team foul. Shooting.
He hits the second from the line. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Leonard outside. Shoots over Bryant. It's stolen by Howard. Fast break. Here we go. And he's going for the oop here. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking
35. Please give a big round of applause.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Hill. To the paint. Here's Yao. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Back to George. Hill with the steal. Tatum way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
Philadelphia dictating the flow. And here is Hill. And no good. Ooh, nice D from George. Looking to get back on track. And it's finished off by Thompson as he lays it in.
Not just a jump shooter, Thompson is also more than capable of converting inside.
Now here's Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Driving inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
When he's driving inside, Tatum is either going to finish or get himself a trip to the line. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Leonard double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
It's a jump ball.
Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Tatum. Thompson's shot is off. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Now Bryant. Oh, nice! Big finish! Man. and he dunks it down.
There's not much that Hill does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, that's too easy for Kobe. The closer he gets, the more dangerous he becomes.
It's deflected. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. The steal.
Tracy McGrady.
Tatum from long range. Another three for Philadelphia.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Mutombo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Leonard for three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
BA, I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
Leonard with the ball. Tatum pulls it in.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Sixers.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Their great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
If it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jason Tatum.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Thompson's shot is off.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Chicago with the ball. For three, George. That doesn't go either for George. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
8 seconds left in the fourth.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to
I got it on me, but I told her I keep it 100. Since I was a little, I just about to go give me some money. Since I made up 25 million on one of them days, now this right in my way. I got fatigue on my body, on right Maserati, it's right, I'm going out of space. I remember days, going on missions, hopping in fences, running from I got on all the Cadillacs, slide through like I'm Obama. I'm going to St. Laurent store, Louis Vuitton, Don, I'm so come. I was in the back eating jambalaya, how about the PJ straight in my pajamas? Hey, we got it poppin', I'm straight out the city, my but they never knew when I was on it. What your pots make for half the year, I spend that on my shoes. Ay, I go from country to country and city to city. I know how to side, they can't ignore me. We got the locals treating us like royalty. I just spent 5,000 on some Jordan. Look, can't keep up with the score. Cashed out on the Jesus piece, cause you know what it mean to me. Wanna pull up at Sunday service, some Bugattis, I call them Yeezy. I got new holy water. I can with it. I cut on that. She want me to buy it. And the love gets scarcer when you climbing the ladder going higher and higher. I thank God every day, cause he cleared all the snakes and gave me my desires. All you old paid, sitting back waiting, hoping I retire. I got it on me, but I told her I keep it 100. Since I was a little, I just about to go give me some money. Since I made up 25 million on one of them days, now they right in my way. I got fatigue on my body, on right Maserati, it's right, I'm going.
We're broadcasting from Chicago as the Bulls get ready to take the hardwood here at the United Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. Well, guys, for the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off a loss to the Knicks in New York. Now, here's Holmgren. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
From past the arc. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Holmgren's got 5 now. Everyone's excited to see these two monster teams battle it out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And, Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Bryant. Great D that time from Leonard.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Thompson for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And Hill throws it down.
How about the vertical of Hill? Outstanding. And rising up and ramming it home. Yes, sir.
George with the bounce pass. Here's the screen. Back to Thompson. It's up a 3. The Bulls keep it alive. It's stolen by Hill. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. Launches a 3. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Knocks down the 3 ball. 8 points for him.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open teammate.
Now, here's George. The offensive rebound. Thurman. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Left side, Kobe. The kick out to Tatum. He takes it in. And it's sent back by George.
On defense, George able to use all of that length and athleticism to deny the shot.
Second chance shot. And Yao gets it to go. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
George with the ball. Good work defensively by Yao.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Tatum no good. Bulls trail by 8. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Hill deciding where to go with it. Good on the three-point shot. Hill's got his second basket of the night.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
He tries for three. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
3-point.
Hill's got 8.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. A 12-point game.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Kobe can't hit. And Chicago has possession. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and the jam by Camby.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and then just makes the right read.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. The shot's good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. 76ers on top. They're up by
20. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Philadelphia leading by 8. 76ers moving the ball around. Shaq can't hit. For 3, Westbrook. O'Neal with the rebound. Rest outside. To the inside. From the left block. And Shaq puts it in. Shaq's got his first basket.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. He's got a nice feel for the crossover, but you still have to finish it off.
Outside Leonard. It's George on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. 20 feet out. And Shaq pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Tatum, no good. Bulls trailed by 10. Goes up with the stripe. Here's Thurman. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Left side West. Chicago grabs the miss. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The 76ers leading by 10. Right side, Bryant. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Kobe's... got his first 3 points of the game. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a four-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Here's Westbrook. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, people marvel at the explosiveness of Westbrook for good reason, but he also is pretty crafty. This guy he's got some tricks, too.
For Chicago, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Shakes him. McGrady. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
And McGrady drops them both. And so much great talent coming into the league, Craig, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Kobe, no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Pass to Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
McGrady outside. Connects from three-point range. McGrady's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. George from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside, Bryant. No good on that one. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. And sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Now Westbrook over McGrady. That one wide left.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Outside, Kobe. Back to McGrady. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
And it's sent back by Howard. And he recovers it. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Thurman. Back to Westbrook. Another shot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, he is so tough to guard without fouling because he's aggressively attacking you at all times. And one of the great things about Westbrook, he's high motor all day, every day.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Here's Hill. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Love seeing Thurman own his man on defense, using his big physical body to intimidate whoever he's on.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Westbrook surveying the D. And stolen by Yao. Jumps up. And Hill throws it down.
This is where Hill can hurt you. Once he has a step on the D in transition, it's lights out.
Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Westbrook. Yao with the block. And they'll keep possession. He gets it in there. The 76ers leading by 15. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. team foul. 76ers substitution.
Now with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Pass to Harden. Outside Tatum. Another three for Philadelphia.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Outside Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Yao Ming.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Took him no time at all on that one. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think, is what makes him so deadly. Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
McGrady. Off target from three-point range.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
They get it again. Can be good.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's McGrady. Banked in off the glass. McGrady's got 10 points in the game.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
And there's the call on Yao. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Shaquille O'Neal. Grant Hill.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Philadelphia leading by 21. And that one is hammered home.
And making it look easy right now. When Hill finds his rhythm, well, he keeps in attack mode.
Westbrook. Good. Nice job down low. 8 points for him.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
The shot by George, wide open. No good there. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Pass to Yao.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's good. Yao's got his third basket of the night right there.
This is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
George, that's a 2-pointer. That one off the back iron and out.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Back to McGrady. Down low. Here's Hill. Back to McGrady. For the 3. The rebound by Paul George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Westbrook with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Here's Camby. The shot, no good. Nice D from Bryant.
And you know what? He's just...
Oh, what a finish!
My goodness. Vintage Howard right there, reminding us why he used to compete in the dunk contest.
Here's Westbrook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Peja Stojakovic.
Personal foul.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Known for racking up triple doubles, Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
To the paint. Here's Howard. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Inside. Can be no luck.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
76ers ball.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers.
76ers 51. Ladies and gentlemen.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Philadelphia has possession. They lead by... by 24, their biggest margin. Now here's West. Lets the three fly. Rebound Camby. Westbrook up top. Back to Leonard. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And here's West from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. And the three off target.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both.
At the line for Chicago, Kawhi Leonard.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example in its produced title.
And the 76ers call time here.
Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night, I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope. This is real life, ain't no act in it. All these rap, they be Brad Pitt. Every little thing I do is mad different. Got my little cousin playing badminton. Gave my little bro a quick 50 piece. He got the whole pit. And I've been stacking up all these assets. Keep me conducting any bad business. Like, whoa, hey, I keep that drip on me. I'm big homie. Hey, I can't ever slip homie. My mama might flip on me. Like, whoa, hey, drop top coupe in the summer. I rest my case like, hey, I'ma live life to the fullest with every single breath I take. Let me tell you something real quick. Hey, who you told every time that you touch my wrist, I'm the greatest. Can't f with this. My pull up in them Chevys and Beamers. We all young and rich, you can't check my demeanor. I just bought a Birkin for my Aunt Regina. I've been getting money since I was a senior, but last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I too much up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? All my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope. I be feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is. Asking why I dropped the YBN, I had no other choices. We ain't on it. And all that janky, I'm not condoning it. With a couple, I got a bone to pick. I'm on some movement, y'all on some moment. But I'll be here forever, y'all can go and quit. We had bad then a new Bentley, just re-up from that new stimmy. My brother counting them blue Benjis, only feel good with my crew with me. Like, whoa, they tried to question my character. Young Richard Black. We some world, don't fit the criteria. Don't like your vibe, not allowed in my area. I entered this game and I came here to change it. Speak my beliefs, now they calling me dangerous. Taking a throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greatest. So anybody got a problem with me, can't fake kick it. Your politicking, I ain't worried about it. I know God is with me. Your peace of mind is worth $1.50. But last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I too much up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? All my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope.
Beat my powers and we just made a banger.
Get your mans. If you switching up, then tell me in advance.
Yeah, ayy, sticky hoe red hundreds on my fingertips. Ayy, yeah, chain swinging, don't know where the medal is. Ayy,
pull up with a she dance, got some heaven pants. We on a different wing, I am the veteran.
Ayy, yeah, right quit my bands, then just do my dance. Ayy, yeah, on the game, then it just represent. Ayy, yeah, Mona Lisa's and Picasso's, bones are limp. I'm a chop, culture vision on a 508 form. When we out, came storm like it's X-Men. With me, you is in my pockets. And I leave like it's Jumpman, coach seats in the airman, trophies. Don't compare them. What's a Grammy to a necklace? And my granny give it to me. What's a to a fake? Indonesia was a language. Think I'm speaking like a background on a whole different continent. We got different ad-libs, we got different mothers, we got different cash, we got different chances, we got different culture.
Rolling deep on my dogs, you would think it's a veterinary. I reach my goals by January. Get the eyes of a tiger, Katy Perry. Getting married to the game, little we not the same in that. Like Johnny Dang, and that done stole my 20 came and I'm joking. About it with the far right, you gon' need a bargain when you buy. I don't got a problem with the. I'm the finished product, you the mock up. Get your, you too slow, just get to the. Joe woke up, I get to the commas, you rolled it and polished. I do not right, I just tell my truth when I get in the booth. I don't when no Judas got computers, got so many sons, I don't know what the mood is. If you got a like got a Kamuda, we full of Goonies, but I'd rather sit on my feet like a Buddhist. You I get me lacunas. I fell in love in the middle of COVID, she better than Addison Rae. She landed a post for that fashion over 7 times and he never got paid. I told my girl hit a mute on the Zoom and now she taking off the parade. I told the family we'll trip in Japan for the week because that's how we raised. Get your mans. If you switching up, then tell me in advance.
Yeah, ayy, sticky hoe red hundreds on my fingertips. Ayy, yeah, chain swinging, don't know where the medal is. Ayy,
pull up with a she dance, got some heaven pants. We on a different wing, I am the veteran.
Ayy, yeah, I quit my bands, then just do my dance. Ayy, yeah, on the game, then it just represent. Ayy, yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Me and Warren by the it is getting scary.
Thought I'm about to leave, but I renewed the lease. All the snake, get a peace sign, rewind that. Remind that we're the kings, for we turn to ashes. Don't forget now. On the manual background, hey, who the trying to go clash, we are practically.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And you know you're going up against a team that has revenge on the brain, besting them in the conference semis last year.
McGrady shot is off. Jordan with it. Uses the glass on the layup. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Now a timeout called by New York. Now the 76ers with it. 4-point game. And there's the screen. Inside. Here's Yao. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
And here's Jordan. Fires for three. Here's Gilmore. Covered by Bryant. Now with a rebound. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
And here's Bryant outside. The shot no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Here's Mullen. Fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And there's the drive.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Pass to Drexler. It's tipped. Bryant with it. Jordan picks him up. The finish! And then Bryant with the dunk.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Jordan misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Bryant with it. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Pass to Tatum. On the take. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
We know this is an offensive-minded player. Jason Tatum loves running pick-and-roll action.
Mullen can't get it to go. The Sixers leading. Puts up a three. Pass to Bryant. From deep. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Here's Drexler. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now that's exactly what you want to see. Aggressive basketball at its best.
Punts it home with as much power as he could. Yeah, good.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
And the Knicks call time here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Marley. Rebound by the 76ers.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Here's McGrady. Oh, Green with a block.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter.
Pass to Marley. Back to Green. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 1.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Picked it out of midair. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Pass to Tatum. Launches it. Bryant outside. The three is up. And Tatum is good for 3. Tatum's got his second bucket on the night.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Sixers on top, up by 15. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And now the Knicks on the break. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Pass to O'Neal. Crafty move. The Knicks with the rebound. Out left to the wing. Drexler. Counted from distance.
3 points.
He has 7.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Tatum. Ooh, it's stolen away. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Back to Jordan. From outside the arc.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
Outside, Hill. Pass to Holmgren. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. The Knicks with the lead. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. To the inside. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
Here's Jordan. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Jordan's got 9 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Puts the move on. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide open teammate. What a pass right there.
Fans, there's
1:56 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Richardson. Pass to Mullen. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Boy, you love the rise of the fire off the bounce by Jason Tatum. That is not easy. What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
A minute 6 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Turner. Jacks up a three. Tips it up. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
56 seconds left in the second. Here's Holmgren. Here's Yao. Defended by Şengün. Pass to Holmgren. Launches a three. Over to the left wing. Here's Mullen. They grab their own miss. To the left side wing. Outside Richardson. Another shot. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Here's Şengün. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. He's got a clear path for the finish.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line. Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And he can't hit the second. On the wing, Green. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. 11 seconds left in the first half of this game. There's Tatum with the three. Doesn't go that time. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Knicks out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Picked his pocket. Here's Drexler. Driving in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Tatum. Here's O'Neal. Turner covers. And rejected. Here's Mullen. There's a screen by Turner. Oh, and Bryant with the block. And they're able to recover. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Tatum. Oh, stolen by Turner. From deep, Jordan. And they'll get another chance. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. To the paint. Here's McGrady. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Back to O'Neal. And he lays it up and in.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Drexler. Three-pointer. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And he sinks the second.
Taking 3 shots.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Drexler. Oh, rejected by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
Here's Tatum. Misses in close. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Mullen. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 5 points in the game.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And here's Bryant outside. That shot is off.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Drexler. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And Philadelphia calls time here. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's McGrady. He's got 6. Throws it up high. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
Richardson up top. Pass to Marley. Over Bryant. That one's wide left. The Sixers trailing. Looking to get back on track. Green with the defensive effort.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here's Gilmore. And no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Howard grabs the miss. And it's the Sixers with the ball. 6-point game. They'll take on the Spurs at AT&T Center after this one. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. The Sixers again can't hit. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Jordan high post. Here's Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving. He wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
And it's Drexler missing. Now Philadelphia with it. Trailing by 5. Pass to Yao. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's Hill. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
76ers foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. You look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Here's Jordan. Green. Got a hand on it. Here's Bryant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Free throw good. Bryant.
At the line for Philadelphia.
And so he hits both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Drexler. Covered by Bryant. Back to Jordan. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good. And the 76ers making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Outside Tatum. High arcing shot. He can't hit that time. New York goes the other way with it. Down low. And it's hammered home by Green.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
Yeah, good.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Now a timeout called by New York. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And both free throws good for Jordan. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Yao. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his 3rd foul so far.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Over to the wing. Here's Yao. Intercepted.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And the first one at the line is good.
4th team foul.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Outside Harden. Pass to Holmgren. Here's the three. Hits the three-pointer.
Now that's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making.
Oh, that's something else,
I mean, just
man.
beautiful. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And it's Holmgren missing.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Jordan misses. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's McGrady. Pass to Yao. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Got to show more strength on the low block to keep him out of position.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
From deep, Jordan. Green. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. There's a minute 54 left to the game. Pass to Drexler. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 5. We've got a minute 48 left to play in the fourth quarter. We've got a minute 48 left in the final quarter. Oh, stolen by Turner. Takes the three. Knocks it down from distance. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Turner's ability to knock down the three is absolutely critical. His confidence from beyond the arc is remarkable.
And the Knicks making a change here. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's Mullen. Here's Bryant inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. Well, you won't see that kind of shot bowl very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Back to Jordan. Tipped. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
You're looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Tatum draws the double. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Yao shot is off. It's stolen by Tatum. It's deflected. And so this one belongs to the... This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the results.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now a timeout called by New York. And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding. So I'm curious to see which club wins that battle. Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture-perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Here's Drexler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That free throw, no good.
Line for the Knicks, Clyde Drexler.
Good on the second one. Now Philadelphia with it. Here's McGrady. Finished off by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
And here are the Knicks now, following the score by Philadelphia. Turner, second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Here's McGrady. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to McGrady. And that one, good.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Here's Drexler. Covered by Bryant. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Off the inbound. Jordan misses.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Bryant, no good.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. The Sixers trailing. Here's McGrady. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one misses. The Knicks making a switch here.
At the line for Philadelphia.
He hits the second from the line. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. With the step back. Here's Richardson. And another shot. Deflected. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Mullen. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And stolen by Green. Here's Mullen. No good on the triple. Pass break, Philadelphia. Tatum from long range. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be. Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
Second team foul.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Substitution. Alfred Schengen.
Here's Marley. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
New York ball. Substitution on the court.
1:06 left in the first. Here's Richardson. Ooh, Howard with a block.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
.56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Pass to Green. Another shot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he sinks the second. The Sixers leading. Howard, the screen. And it's Howard finishing it off.
I'll tell you, running the pick and roll to perfection right there is Dwight Howard. Nice, strong roll to the cup.
And it's Green missing. Pass to McGrady. Here's O'Neal. On the wing, Harden. From outside the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Ooh, poked away. Here's Howard. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Sixers ahead, up by 4.
15.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
Pass to Hill. Oh, tries a three. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Ooh, stolen by Harden. He goes up. And then Harden with the jam.
You love James Harden being opportunistic, gets the theft and sets a teammate for a transition opportunity.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And Bryant, here we go. And down it goes. 2 points. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
They're really working the paint now.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. To the middle. Here's Drexler.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Tatum from long range. No luck on that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Eden. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the second free throw is good. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 11. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Bryant. Here's McGrady. 5 points in the game. From deep. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Draxler grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one's off. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
To the paint. Pass to Bryant. Inside. Holmgren. And there's the slam. Just to finish it off.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist. An unusual skill set for his size. Holmgren can initiate offense from every level on the floor. I mean, his versatility is unbelievable.
Pass to Jordan. .105 left in the first half. And they'll keep possession. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Tatum from long range. He buries it from three. Tatum's got 8.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up. Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 20-6 run. Takes a step back. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Şengün with it. Harden picks him up. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Tatum from long range. And the 76ers another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Count the basket. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Outside for Green. It's tipped. Here's Stojakovic. Here's Holmgren. And so it's Philadelphia out in front by 19 going into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Down low. Here's Bryant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His second personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
It's both from the stripe. New York with the ball. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Up and over the defense with one hand. Unbelievable.
I thought the D had a chance to cut him off, but then he made his move to the rack. Impressive. Here's Bryant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Bryant. Jordan with it. He has 6. And slam dunk by Jordan.
With 2 hands on the rock, He powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And then Bryant with the dunk.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
New York calls timeout. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Jordan. Oh, hey, how about that? And he dunks it down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Here's Jordan. Blocked. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Nice move. Denied by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it. Sends that one back.
And here's Bryant outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's New York now.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Looks like he's been working on that one. Finally got a chance to break it out.
Yeah, he knows how to make those jams memorable, doesn't he? And the 76ers call time here. So both teams changing it up here. Here's West. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got. Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Here's Green. Pass to Marley. And that comes off the assist by Green.
I think you can make a strong case that Draymond Green is the best passing four in the league. Unreal court vision.
New York foul. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Coming up to the floor for your Sixers.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the third quarter.
They must have fallen asleep defensively. How else do you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass?
Knocked away. On the wing, Harden. To the inside. Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good. .105 left
in the third quarter. Here's O'Neal. Blocked! And he gets it back. Here's Hill. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic.
And really strong at the line since the break.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's O'Neal. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
There's a reason James Harden is always near the top of the assist charts. That ability to distribute to teammates is elite.
That's his second personal foul.
Free throw good. Green.
At the line for the Knicks, Draymond Green.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Well, to me, the infectiousness with which Draymond Green plays, it impacts everyone around him. I love that.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Left side, Green. Just 4 to shoot. And the Knicks miss again.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Dan Marley. That's his first personal foul. Fifth.
And he makes the first.
New York foul. Dan Marley. That's his first personal foul. Fifth.
No good on the second free throw. Hill with the steal. And the foul called on Draymond Green.
Draymond Green.
So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Outside for Green. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
Well, Draymond Green continues to build upon his ability to shoot the basketball from range. This guy is getting better and better.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in total control, up by 29. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here are the Knicks. Now here's Stevenson. It's deflected. And there's the foul. It's on Lance Stevenson. That's his first foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Here's West. And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Brian, and I think you need to look no further than what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad. We'd observed that European players had an advantage where it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the gap.
Kobe Bryant. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Stevenson with the drive.
You can see the defensive versatility of Ben Simmons. This guy wreaks havoc. It doesn't matter who he's defending.
Yep, that one goes.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
From behind the arc, Stevenson's shot is good.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Hill. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The Knicks with the rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
And it's really tough to catch a pass from that distance. He's asking a lot of his teammates to reel that one in.
The Knicks making a switch here. Here's Bryant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And the 76ers making a change here. Here's Drexler. He drops it from range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Simmons. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come. The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
Man, my goodness, the handle of Ben Simmons, the craftiness to get to his spot.
76ers foul. Ben Simmons. That's his
First free throw is good.
third.
Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend. The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Bryant, no good. So it's the Knicks now. Pass to Drexler. Not going to go that time. The 76ers go the other way with it. Bryant, left side. On the wing, Bryant. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
Oh! Gets his zone!
Showing some power. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Over to the wing. Oh, and that one, no question. Howard is down.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilmore. 5 to shoot. Can they get it? And he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Here's Yao. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Şengün. That free throw, no good.
At the line for your Sixers.
And he's good on the second. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He misses the free throw.
Fourth team foul.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead in the fans. Oh, wow. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? From deep three-point range, it counts. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going
I told my boy go for me. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. Don't wait. Whoa, whoa, don't wait. Whoa, whoa, don't wait. Whoa, whoa, don't wait. Whoa, whoa, don't wait.
Traigo a... Bien prendido en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre... Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota, yo tengo unos carnales que te tupan el cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapopón, un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no mato el rucón. Con cadena diamantada que hace juego con sus clavas, siempre carga la lavada al millón. El rucón, su gente ahí estaba, todos las a la tejana. No queda ni oro, repleta la cacha con las más bellas muchachas. Al ruco siempre lo guachan y saga. Si jala, con juegos, no se nada, ya saben aquí quién manda porque entramos a... Bien prendida en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre... Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámele a tu flota, yo tengo unos carnales que te tumban el cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapapón, un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no mato el rucón. La fiesta no se acaba, se escuchan y algunas son a la voz del rucón. No para de las máscaras. Ruque llega el malillón, el ruco es de familia. Versace siempre su envidia, los haters llenos de envidia, no creen eso de la Biblia. Me gusta andar por la sierra, crecí entre los matorrales y aprendí a sacar las cuentas nomás con tanto costales. Me gusta burlar las reglas. No queda ni vallas, yo no respeta la cacha con las más bellas muchachas. Al truco siempre lo guachan y saga. Dígala, con juegos, no se anda, ya saben aquí quién manda porque hemos bien prendido en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota, yo tengo unos carnales que te tupan el cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapopón, un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no mato el rucón.
Yeah, yeah. To the O, yeah. Come on. Down in Ohio, swag. All these swag. Swag. Trip. Swag. I'm so swag. Posted out in Cleveland, bags in Columbus. Cause my swag so 100. Swag. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Yeah. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Swag. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Ballin' like LeBron, just like and 100 bun. Chillin' in a mansion, diamonds on, all my diamonds dancing. That on my heart, that call me handsome. The ops on cold. Just bought a race, I just bought a fan. I'm getting that back of the lag and shit. Racks, I'm thumbing. Bro, keep a hold of that like he in a band drumming. Pop on that gym for now. Yeah. Jurassic Park, T-Rex, straight out Ohio. Man, you tripping, you cannot take mine. Boy, you drunk like it's Cinco de Mayo. I'ma move you, look, you a slideshow. You an extra, look, this is my show. I'm up to you micro. If you scared, you read the Bible. Yeah, yeah. Now the O, mobbing in the O, goblin from the O. And it's no, we don't give a. I'm from the O. stone cold. I'm brave and bold. I ain't Batman, but I keep that. Yo, no, straight up out the O. Swag like Ohio.
Swag like Ohio. In Canada. In Cleveland, back to Atlanta. Roll through East Oakland and back of the Phantom. I'm a rock star. I'm a baddie. Yeah, I'm a baddie. I'm a rock star. Both us in harmony. Cleveland, Columbus, Ohio, Akron. I just bought a race, yeah. I just bought it sitting by the lake, yeah. I just bought put it on my face, yeah. In the section now, Ohio to the Bay, yeah.
Down in Ohio, swag. All these swag. Swami trip, swag. I'm so swag. Posted out in Cleveland, bags in Columbus. Cause my swag so 100. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Yeah. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Swag. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Swag. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio.
Amstram, cram, piqué, collé, gramme. Bourré, ratatam. Bisous, tous mes rageux. Instagram, gif et pix, post et like. IGTV qui dérape. Touché, collé, buzz néfaste. Pas de buzz. Ta clique sont de sortie, hey. Un décolleté leur suffit à inventer histoire sordide, hey. Pas de buzz. Le collet noir que tu. On fâche beau. Mon gilet jaune reste en backstage. Arrête le rap, t'es trop. Alerte attaque de troll, c'est trop louche. Je me clash parce que je suis trop lourde. J'étais ma Twitter. Y'a des commentaires abusés. Pareil que je suis la cible. Je ne me sens pas visée. Moi je suis une go. Ouais j'ai pas de. Pourtant juste les. Et la michto. Cherche mes dossiers Torachi. Dose. J'ai jamais pour un fit. Oh. Et la michto. Cherche mes dossiers Torachi. Dose. J'ai jamais pour un fit. J'ai du pot dans ma. Mais c'est pas le rap, c'est pas ta matière. Je sais de quoi je parle, j'ai l'art, la manière. Je sais que tu me traques, tu cours à ta perte. Je veux la réussite, la peur me harcèle. Faut de la vigilance que personne m'atteigne. Chacune des rumeurs résonne dans la scène. Tu cherches mes failles, demande à ta mère. Car oui, elle m'écoute. Elle m'écoute avec ta sœur. Quand tu m'insultes, elle a le seum. Je l'inspire car je me défends seule. Oui, elle m'écoute. J'ai dû protéger mais certains m'ont pris pour une. Je les laisse parler, je réponds que. La réussite est une fragilité. Ils feront tout pour te limiter. Mon bouclier c'est ma virilité. Hey, j'assume pleinement ma féminité. J'ai des compétences et de l'habilité. C'est pour ça qu'ils veulent entacher ma dignité. Ni la michto. Cherche mes dossiers Torachi. Dose. J'ai jamais ken pour un fit. Ni la michto. Cherche mes dossiers Torachi. Dose. J'ai jamais ken pour un fit. Les petites marionnettes bien profondes. Aide la ainsi fond les petites lunettes bien profondes fond 3 petits clics et puis s'en vont.
What you doing on this side? Do you know where you at? Let me give you some advice before you get too attached, baby. Don't get caught up in the lies, cause you will never make it back. Cause this city, this town, is so much more than that. Baby, do you feel like surfing on the waves? Ooh, baby, now we can freak it from Hollywood up to the Bay. Ooh, yeah, let me show you what that West like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that West like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the West side,
Baby, let me show you what my side like. Don't get caught up in the limelight. Let's water on my wrist, can't get the time right. I see you in hindsight, I see you as my wife. I see you with me in a 6'3", hair blowing in the breeze. It's your California dream. Yeah, tell me something I wanna believe. Tell me that you need me the way I need you on my team. If I see
side.
Show you on the west side. Show you what that west side. Alright. Baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that west side. Alright. California girls know what I mean. On the west side, we got what you want. We got what you like. Sunny days and palm trees, they'll get you. Just like that. When you leave, you'll be coming right back. 'Cause you can't get enough of this California. Show you what that west side. Alright. Baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that west side. Alright. California girls know what I mean. On the west side. Let me take you all around me. West side. Let me take you all around. 'Cause I wanna take you all around. Let me take you all around. West side. Let me take you all around. Let me show you what the west like.
Jack and Shirley.
基本人とあんま喋りたくないし Total friends あの人頭おかしくないあの人なんだか関わりたくないだけど頭からなかなかなれない なことばかりだお店行って買おうよなやつだもう分かっただからなんなん外は危ない見渡すば全部罠やあいつうるさこいつキモい結果全部うざい僕は僕で自分の生き方に忠実なだけであんたたちの人生粗末にする気はこちとら鼻からさらさらないただ歌ってお金を稼ぎやりたいことをやるとき悪いことをしてお金を稼いで生きてくことはもうやめた俺の真似はダメ All of my friends are rugged あれもこれもダメって偉そうお前一体誰楽しんでるだけ俺たちの人生